Okraku Mantey. Somebody is talking about Okraku Mantey once again. I mean, throughout this year, people have been mentioning his name, especially because he also came out of the creative arts industry to be in government. But since people are not so satisfied with his performance when it comes to the creative arts industry and the impact he's made. So one of, I think I just have to say that we have updated the list of people who have criticized Okraku Mantey. And the latest to join the list is a sound engineer called the Thompson DDT. Now, he has said that most people were hopeful that Okraku Mantey, who is the Deputy Minister of Tourism and Arts, creative arts, will help fight for the creative arts industry when he was appointed. However, he has done otherwise. He went there in government and then placed his arms, just as Chris said, inside his groins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or that's what it groin, yes. So that's basically what the Demri film. That's basically what Okraku Mantey went there to do it. And Sir Chris, I feel like we bash him too much. I don't know if it's too much or he deserves it. Because, well, he is the deputy creative arts minister. And then last week we had a conversation. Yes, he's the mate. And last week we had a conversation about Coca also sort of mentioned something similar, that the policymakers don't really have they don't really have knowledge about the show business, and that those in the creative arts industry who have been appointed by the government are rather doing the background works, and the main men are not really doing so much about it. So Mark. Finally, their tenure has come to an end. And before you talk about this particular one, are you disappointed in him?
Mark?
As somebody, yes. As somebody
no, I'm not.
Who actually played like pivotal role in the creative arts industry and then happened to find himself in government.
I am not. I'm not. Why should I be disappointed in Mark? For what?
Because, but we know that this current government actually made so many promises to the creative arts industry. And for us, people thought that since we had people from the sector being appointed in government, given ministerial or deputy ministerial appointment, it would fast track whatever promise that had been given to us. But that's not the case.
A politician makes his promises and appoints people to be in government with them, and you are disappointed in who? You only get disappointed when you were expecting something.
But were we not expecting something?
I don't know why people were expecting, when people were advocating for Mark to be the deputy minister. I was surprised that, he's one of us. He's good. I said, but you guys, do you really know what you are talking about?
And it has started with the incoming government as well.
I have no problem. But the thing is that I was like, but guys, do you know what you are talking about? He is going to be appointed by a politician. He belongs to a certain political party. Yeah. You understand? He's going to sink into the hymn book of that political party.
Yeah.
So nothing. You see, I think I was on radio and I made this statement when Mark was appointed, or when people were advocating for his appointment. I said, you shouldn't expect so much from him. This is politics. This is a political party, and he wants to put him there. Please, this is not Mark who, will be a man of himself.
Yeah.
You need to, whatever you have in mind should align with what the political party also wants to do.
Yeah.
The line they want to toe, you go with them. You cannot be saying, I want to do B when the political party, the one that appointed you, wants to do A.
Yeah.
No. Even vice president says he's a mate, and you expect what?
How much more deputy minister?
Deputy minister, please. I am never disappointed. I've never been disappointed because I have never expected anything. You only get disappointed if if you're expecting so much. But I have never expected so much. You understand? So I am very okay. A Home Minister came to Takoradi, promised the people of Sekeni Takoradi of completing the Center for National Culture. And it never happened. What are you expecting? So for me, those who are disappointed are those who were expecting so much from that space, of especially from Mark. But I knew this is politics, and he's going to sing into the hymn book of the political party. And so I was not expecting so much from him. And so never will I be disappointed. And I don't think I have been disappointed. No way. I can't even be disappointed. So I am not. Miss Woman, I am not disappointed. I've never been disappointed. Mark has done his bit. I don't know the conversation they have had, in their chambers and all of that, but I've never been disappointed. I am not disappointed at all. Yeah.
So we should give him a break.
Yeah, so people can, I mean, that's me. People can express the opinion. People can get disappointed in Mark because Mark is from the creative. And we know what he's done in the past.
Yes.
He's been successful with his own business, especially the creative business. He's been successful with sleep music, you understand? So when you have someone like that gets to that position, you expect that, he's going to have so much influence on the system or in the system to cause a change. You understand? That will eventually benefit the people in the creative space. You understand? People didn't see that much. And those were the lines people were thinking. And yes, people can have that can think along those lines. I have no problem. So people can share their sentiment. People can be disappointed. But for me, sitting here, I am not disappointed. I don't think I will ever be disappointed in Mark because I wasn't expecting so much. And so that's what I expected is what I am having now. So why then do I get disappointed?
When it came to him, you dropped the bar. You dropped the bar so low.
Yes, because I know he is there to represent a political party.
Yeah.
So what is he going to do? You understand? Look at all the promises that were given. How many of them were fulfilled?
Yeah.
You understand? How many of them were fulfilled? So what are you expecting from Mark? So for me, sitting here, no, I am not disappointed in Mark.
I think there should be a lesson to all of us, and because then the incoming government
lower your expectations.
Yes, the incoming government also has representative from the creative arts industry.
Of course,
I think they have so many. So many. And I think even for them, Krampono, it is even more than the NPP because they have lawmakers amongst them.
Okay, so in terms of the creatives,
yes.
So we have lawmakers in there.
Ebi Bright from Tema Central.
Ebi Bright, there is John
Dumelo, and I don't want to say. Well, I think now we can still say that Baba Sadiq because
Baba Sadiq is in.
Well, today Madam Jane Mensah is also saying something different. Yes, so anything can happen at any time. But let's just stick to, if we have to stick to it, then he's also going to Parliament.
Baba Sadiq was declared on the night or on the day.
Yes.
He's been declared, but there are issues.
Yes.
But if we are going with the declaration that was made, then he's also part of it.
Exactly. So even these three, and Baba Sadiq alone is a powerhouse. I mean, we know what he's done in the past.
I think,
and all of that.
Rexuma is not part of those.
But he's also a member. But obviously, he's going to get an appointment. And Rexuma, I don't want to. You think he's going to get up? I think so. I think so.
But I don't know about that. But
I think so.
For me, yes.
For me, Rex, I wouldn't bet on Rex.
But we have some other people that we have mentioned. Baba Sadiq is a handful. John Dumelo, Ebi Bright, and all of these.
Somebody said John Dumelo will go there and focus on agriculture. Focus on creative arts.
But Charlie,
because
you
right
prioritize where you get your daily bread. You get your daily bread.
Exactly.
So if he is also there to represent his people and to concentrate on his farm work, that's fine. I mean, I
think with the disappointment, it's not going to end anytime soon. Because even though the new government has been sworn in,
it's the expectation. It's the expectation and the hope that brings the disappointment.
Yes.
But if you are not expecting so much, like me, You understand? There is no way you would be disappointed.
Yeah.
So like, keep your calm. Let's hope that they do something, let's hope that they do something. But of course, if you look at the numbers for the political party in itself, if you look at the numbers they have behind them, people are expecting so much from them.
Of course.
Because to whom much is given, much is expected.
So expected.
People are expecting so much. If you look at the numbers behind them, people are expecting so much. And people expect that they do so much. But, in our space, sometimes I even ask if you have trumpeted our space so much to the politician. How many, have you sat down to think of, the number of jobs from the creative space can provide? How many people are employed in there? What our contribution to the GDP? You understand? We can easily mention that, Western region contribute about 60% of the national GDP, blah, 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 blah. But how about the creative space? Have we also done that? Have we trumpeted those things enough to the politician to know that, I need to invest in a creative space. I need to invest in this one so that, the returns will be high for me. But I don't think in the past. I think the only area that the politician wants, or especially the outgoing government has concentrated so much, has to do with tourism.
Tourism, yeah.
Yes, because tourism, they know the amount of money coming from tourism. So they invest in there and they retrieve whatever. They get benefit, they get money back. And so they have invested so much in tourism. But the creative space in general, I don't think there has been so much investment in there. You see, I as I mentioned, I have not been disappointed because I have not been expecting so much.
Did you also expect so much? Are you also disappointed?
As for me, I'm disappointed because it's very, very sad. Sometimes people will advocate for you, and when you get to the top, they will neglect you.
Yeah.
You are from the creative art. And if so far as one particular party appoints you to be the deputy minister of that thing, your focus shouldn't be at that party. You should just
focus on the industry.
Yes,
industry?
Because that's where you are
the
coming
creative
from.
The creative arts industry.
This is the direction we are going. You want to do what?
But you are not there for.
No,
you are not
there
deputy
for
minister for political affairs.
Yes.
But you were appointed by the political
They
party.
appointed you because they believe in you that you
see, recently the MP for Subin was saying that he was the MP for Subin was saying that when he was sworn in as a parliamentarian, it was Ghana. I don't remember the words the words
exact words.
Yes, but it says Ghana. It didn't say NPP. I swear, Sika woman, do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will serve and this and preserve this is of Ghana.
He was
not NPP, not NDC, not GFPP, not.
Is it Subin
Party
what?
Papa. So help me God.
Is it Subin what?
MP. I don't know. Yeah, Subin MP. Yeah, I don't know if he's outgoing or.
He was voted for.
Yes.
To be there.
By the people.
Yes. Deputy minister, that ministerial position is by appointment.
And I don't think
there are two different things.
But people also advocated for you because you are coming out of the creative.
You think he went there because people advocated for him?
Well, of course, he had worked for the government to make them come to power. Well, he's a member of the party. That also counts. But because he's from the creative art space, because if you are not from the creative art space, what are you doing there?
Yes, what are you doing there?
Opo, that's why you always be disappointed, though. It's
so
the hope that kills.
No,
it's the hope
and expectations.
Yes.
Yeah.
So far as they have appointed you, so I'm expecting more for you. I'm expecting more from you.
Keep on expecting more. We'll be here. You come back and
just
cry.
That I'll keep on expecting.
Keep on expecting more. You will be here. You come here, you cry right in my face.
I'm telling you, next time maybe they will appoint.
You see, and you go, be careful. That's why you guys will be getting broken heart too, because we expect so much.
That is not what we are talking
Even the
about.
person even way back, Miss Woma, way back, the person even made noise about what he would do when he gets to that position. Now you are there and you are just refusing to do what.
He's silent. All of a sudden, he's got amnesia.
Yes, and then Sir Chris is telling me it's because of the one particular party. That's why he's silent.
Well, that's Ghana.
I didn't say he's silent. So.
What are you saying?
I didn't even talk about the fact that he's silent or he's not talking to people. No, he's not. I'm not even interested. I'm only saying that I am not disappointed because I wasn't expecting so much. That's all.
All right.
All right. So I think this one, we all have to take lessons from it. In this life, stop having so many expectations. Just drop it down a bit because human beings will always disappoint you.